Have you ever heard your own voice calling your name when you know you're completely alone? Most people ignore it, but one forest ranger answered. 3 days later, his cabin was found empty, except for a voice recorder that was still running. Ethan had worked as a forest ranger for 6 years in a remote mountain reserve. His job was simple: patrol the trails, report illegal activity, and spend each night alone in a small wooden cabin known as Cabin 13. Locals avoided that cabin. They claimed that once every few years, someone inside would hear a familiar voice calling their name from the forest. It never shouted, it always whispered, and anyone who followed it never returned the same. Ethan laughed at the story. On his first night, nothing unusual happened. Rain tapped against the roof, while wind pushed through the pine trees. He made coffee, checked the radio, and wrote his patrol report. At exactly 2:47 a.m., someone whispered,
"Ethan."
He froze. The voice sounded exactly like his own. Not similar, identical. He grabbed his flashlight and stepped outside. The forest was silent. No footprints, no movement. Only endless darkness between the trees. He searched for nearly 10 minutes before returning to the cabin. The next morning, he convinced himself he had imagined everything. The second night, it happened again.
"Ethan."
This time, the whisper came from deeper in the forest. He followed it farther than before. His flashlight caught an old wooden sign half buried in moss. It read, "Do not follow the second voice." Before he could understand what it meant, another whisper came from behind him.
"Ethan."
He turned instantly. Nothing. When he looked back, the sign had disappeared. Now he wasn't sure whether he'd imagined the sign, or whether something had hidden it. Back at the cabin, he checked the security camera installed above the front door. The footage made his blood run cold. At 2:47 a.m., while he believed he was outside searching the trees, another Ethan had walked into Cabin 13. The copy looked exactly like him. Same clothes, same face, same flashlight. It entered the cabin, but the real Ethan had been outside the entire time. When he rushed inside, the cabin was empty. No one, nothing disturbed, except his journal. A fresh sentence had appeared beneath yesterday's entry. "You came back too early." His handwriting, but he hadn't written it. The third night arrived. This time Ethan locked every door, covered every window, and kept the camera recording. At 2:47 a.m., nothing happened. He smiled. Maybe it was over. Then, his radio crackled.
"Ethan, don't turn around."
His own voice, speaking calmly. He refused. Again.
"Don't turn around."
He slowly looked toward the security monitor instead. The camera behind him showed someone standing only a few inches from his chair. It was him, perfectly identical. The figure smiled. But in the room, there was only silence. Ethan slowly stood. The smiling copy on the monitor stood too. Then, it stepped away from the camera. The real Ethan never saw it leave. The cabin door opened by itself. Outside, the whisper returned one final time.
"Come home."
Against every instinct, Ethan followed it into the darkness. He disappeared among the trees. The cabin cameras continued recording until sunrise. Search teams arrived 3 days later. No footprints, no struggle, no Ethan, only his voice recorder lying on the cabin table. The final recording lasted just 23 seconds. First came heavy breathing, then Ethan whispered,
"I found who's been calling me."
A long silence followed. Finally, another voice answered. It was Ethan again, but this one laughed. Cabin 13 still stands today. Forest rangers refuse to stay there alone, and according to official reports, every security camera installed inside the cabin eventually captures someone entering through the front door without anyone ever opening it. So if you ever hear your own voice whisper your name from the darkness, make sure it speaks only once, because the second voice isn't yours.